Gatekeepers podcast with Billy Grove. Billy is an innovative leader in the industry and loves teaching how to build quality fence. So sit down, grab a cold beverage, and get ready to talk about fence. Today's show is sponsored by Mr. Fence Academy. If you're looking to hit the next level at your fence company, check out Mr. Fence Academy. And now, live from the Mr. Fence Academy studio, here's your host, Billy Grove.
What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing in the Fence Fam, outside of the Fence Fam, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch? I hope everybody has had a wonderful week. I've got my beautiful wife, Amanda, with me tonight.
How you doing?
Yeah. And we're going to be kicking off a new format in the show. And that involves, 15-ish minutes with us two per week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time. We're going to be talking about, life, family in the fence industry, and then
any ladies that would like to talk to me for a couple of minutes about your life in the fence industry, or just maybe how you take care of your fencer, the babies while the fences are made.
Yeah, absolutely. So, real quick before I get into the comments, guys, I do want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Mr. Fence Academy. Thank you so much. We are big news. We are starting work on the new studio next week. Should be done in a couple weeks. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. We're going to be right back at it. No longer in my son's room. So just keep bearing with us. All right, guys. Secondly, National Metal Industries, Mr. Mike Levy, guys, thank you so much. Go get a mailer from Mr. Mike Levy, guys. Game changer mailers if you want to start doing that in your company. Last but not least, Pro Web Fencing, Mr. Zishan. Thank you again for the continued support, guys. Go check out prowebfencing.com and get yourself a website. And then also there's a link in the bottom for after the commercial that you can get a free fence contract as well. And it just spits it out for you. All you gotta do is just put in your information. So real quick, I'm going to give Amanda to do all the comments. I'm just going to run through them.
Hey, Susan. Hello, Michaela. So happy to see you. Hi, Miss Amanda. Hello, Alexis. Love you. You already know we love you too, ma'am.
We got JC Gurry.
Yeah, we do. Hello. I have your stickers on my computer at work.
Yep. And it's on the back of this computer as well. So, and then there is Miss JC Gurry.
Hello, ma'am. You're the one that convinced me to take those beautiful stickers from my computer.
Yeah. Well, how's everybody doing tonight in the comment section, guys? We got a great show lined up for you, and we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna start doing this, and it might not always be with just me. It might just be her and a guest for the first segment, and it doesn't have to be 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be, oh, we just lost the light. It keeps doing that. I think I need to get a new light. But
look at you ladies, though.
I actually kind of like it without that light turned on, even though we got a glare on the other side. I'll fix that during the next commercial.
I'm fine with it.
It'll just stay until now. But I got sidetracked. Where did I go with that?
I think you were introducing me into
yeah. So it doesn't always have to be just me. It could be her and a guest, like talking about the ladies in the fence industry. But it also could just be me and her talking about family life in the fence industry, and how she raises me on a day-to-day basis. If we're being real, like that's the whole point of this, right? I mean, I am 37, but I am a kid at heart. So at the end of the day, just a little bit. See
the background?
I did all of, well, I mean, like it's not done yet, but he needs one more poster there and then across the other wall. Yeah. But it's almost done. Poquito más. So guys, I've been working with some
Spanish-speaking fencers.
There we go, Spanish-speaking fencers. I didn't want to say
They've
it
been
like offensive in any way, so
They've been teaching a lot.
Yeah, so I've been working with non-English speaking fencers.
Correct.
There we go. So it's been real fun, and they're teaching me, and they bring me really good food.
And then he brings me really good food.
Really good food.
Like really good. I got tamales for breakfast.
Yeah. So that's been fun. But yeah, guys. So that is what we're going to be doing going forward, trying to break the monotony a little bit here and there, every other week, I guess. And then, but this will be a weekly thing. But there won't always be a woman on. It might just be us two. So look forward to that. But we're going to get into it. I'm going to let you introduce yourself into the fence industry, and you should be hearing a lot more from her. And there we go. I'm just going to kind of keep quiet until I feel like I need to talk back.
I'll try to be quick. I know you have things to say. So we were married October 19th, 2019, about to hit our anniversary. Happy anniversary, Crystal and Kayla.
Yeah.
We were together for 7, married 5. We have 2 kids, a 14-year-old boy and a 9-year-old girl.
Silas and Leilani.
Yes, Silas and Leilani. Again, I was just trying to make it real brief about our background. Quarantine, or actually, let me start before that. We worked together for about 4 years before quarantine. So we met working together, started dating working together, got married working together. Quarantine hit, and we decided to go full on with the fence company. There wasn't much I could do until I started learning how to do estimates. I answered all the calls. Billy started getting me out and learning the actual lingo and what was going on and what fences were what. I would bring him some lunch, waters when he needed it. So I learned a lot about it. I did go to the stand still training in Tennessee and learn a lot more, whole lot more. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I realized I love Nashville. That was my first time
Nashville had
awesome.
really good food.
Had really good food. I love Nashville.
But I actually like the horse stall we stayed in Lebanon.
Ew, I don't ever want to stay in that horse
stall. Oh, I thought it was pretty neat.
So when we went, you hated that shit. You were like, I can't even get the shampoo out of my hair before the hot water runs out. I did not enjoy that horse stall. I was turned into an Airbnb.
It was a very nice place. It was very cute. It was not.
So backstory. Okay, there was a national cheerleading competition the year that we went to the Stand Still conference, and we got our rooms like 2 months in advance, not just like the week before. And there was nothing left at 2 months out. And we ended up getting a freaking horse stall, like an entire barn that was turned into an Airbnb. Like I think it had like 22 horse stalls.
It was really cute. It was very cold. And we learned that you can't use the heater and the coffee maker in the same outlet at the same time.
Shuts the power off.
And there was not enough warm water. But it was cute. Was it not cute, though? It was adorable.
Yeah.
It just,
I don't ever want to stay there again. I'll tell you that much. That was not fun.
I was going to paint that in positivity, but that's what happened.
No, I'm not going to paint that positivity. I did not like that Airbnb whatsoever. I even left them a 3-star review because everything was terrible. I'm a dude, and I couldn't even wash my body before the freaking hot water cut out. And when it cut out, it was like.
Can you mention what the actual shower basin was?
Oh, so it was an outdoor
water bucket.
Outdoor water tub for livestock.
An animal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's
what we stood in.
On the floor with a hole cut out in it. And I was like, man, this is high class right here, baby.
That's great. That was great. I don't want to take up your whole show because I just realized it's been a minute.
No, you're good. You're good. That time is wrong. You gotta look at that time.
Oh,
okay.
I was like, man, I think I'm taking all your time up, but
look at that time, not this one.
Got it, dear. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
So that all happened. And then from there, I ended up going and working in another field, but I'm absolutely 100% still behind everything he does. His podcast, his fencing. I love watching all the new stuff he does. I love learning new stuff. I loved going to the fence show in Vegas, doing demo days, watching everything, meeting so many new people. Love you guys. I really do have a really good time. But in the future, I would like to, if possible, speak to all the ladies. Again, I don't care if you're just raising the babies at home while supporting your fencer, admin, whatever you do. If you're just selling fence products, I want to talk to you. I want to see how the fence life is for you.
Yeah. And guys, I dropped the email right down there. It's on the ticker. The gatekeeperspod@gmail.com. Shoot us an email if you're interested. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. Kind of, breaking the like the monotony of, talking about kind of the same thing every single week, but not kind of the same thing at the same time.
Colby, I truly want to go help put up a fence. I do. I see it. I know I can. You're right. I have watched Bailey. I have watched Badass Bailey. I feel like I can do this too.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Just needed to point that out.
We're going to run through some comments real fast while we're still on the same page with the comments and everything. JC Gurry, Ink Signs and Decals, says, Mary and I love working together. Guys, I can't wait to work with y'all. Ooh, just dropped a little hot little hint, huh? And then we also have Miss Alexis Behringer, if you want to read that.
Yes, absolutely. Alexis said, well, I think it's cool y'all are talking about the behind the scenes life. Having been in a relationship with a contractor for the past 13 years, it's not always easy, and you spend a lot of time apart from your spouse while building and raising family. But it's a team effort for sure. Alexis, you are the perfect example of teamwork. Oh my goodness, I love you guys and your family. You're absolutely right. And I know you guys have got it down.
I miss Mike.
Yes, Mike, love you.
I miss Mike.
The babies.
For sure. Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah. But I hope you guys are doing good.
Absolutely.
We'll have to catch up at some time. And yeah, so we got one more comment on the same topic right here. We got Miss Michaela Patterson. She said, stop it, Amanda, you're too cute. She is pretty hot, isn't she?
Love you, Michaela.
Super glad she's my wife. How did I end up with her? Absolutely.
Love you, Alexis.
Absolutely. Well, you got anything else?
I don't think so.
No?
You guys have a great night. I can't wait to see you soon. I'm going to go make sure my son's eating.
All right, guys. Well, I am going to go ahead and run a commercial. That way we can get her out of the room and get the lights resituated. So I will see y'all in 49-ish seconds.
National Metal Industries, a family-owned business for 70-plus years, has grown to be recognized for their ability to deliver on not just privacy slats for fence, but all types of fence products. National Metal Industries has all the hardware and tools to get the fence professional in and out of their job with the most ease possible. You can count on National Metal Industries for the most convenient resources in fence products. Visit nmifence.com for more information. As we like to say, you can always pick it right at National.
All right, everybody, we are back, and I thought it was great. I thought it was a great time. So we're gonna be trying that out, and then here she is bringing me another beverage because I finished my last one. But we're gonna be trying that out, and we're gonna be running with it. And I'm super excited because I think it could, really put family in the fence and just bring us all together, which is, the topic of the show is like together we get better. And I really do have something that I want to get off of my chest, and it's kind of been bothering me the last couple days. Guys, the shit talking and the like division like that's like going on right now. Like I don't get it, man. I'm gonna be on a soapbox for a second, and I'm gonna rant and just say what I have to say. So at first we were mad because people were charging for these training courses. So now these training courses were offered for free, and now we're mad that we're building the other people's fence for them. And it's just like, I don't get it. Like, why are we mad because people are getting trained? I mean, it is like there are so many ways to install a fence, and what I've learned from talking to people and from dealing with different contractors and different employees and team members and all that and what have you, like there's a lot of ways to like skin a cat, right? So not every way is right, not every way is wrong. It's just whatever works for you best, right? Because that's the end of the day, like what works for your company best. And if this way doesn't work for your company best, then so be it. But take some of those things and use them, leave some of the things that you don't want to use and leave it. But like, bruh, can we stop bitching for real? Like guys, like you either get one or the other, right? One or the other. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too. So I really feel like that if we want to keep growing this industry as a whole and stop being, oh, fencers are just guys who can't be trim carpenters. Like that's bullshit. I, for one, don't want to be a trim carpenter, right? I have no interest in being a trim carpenter whatsoever. So just that being said, that almost insults me because I do think that fencing can be a career. And I heard from somebody today who used to be a fencer that their wife made them quit because it was not a career. And I was like, it's not a career, huh? I was like, I'm no longer an owner of a company and I feed my family, pay my mortgage, have 2 cars. Uh, how is it not a career? So, I'm kind of lost. And that's where I'm at with this. I'm trying to make everybody realize that, hey, man, just because this person does something that you don't like and it works, that's fine. But there's no reason to cause like division because we all know that we all have some sort of reach, and I just feel like that's not okay. But anyways, guys, I want to get off that banter. Done with my soapbox, I promise. I'm done with my soapbox. But we're gonna have Mr. Colby Berman on here in just a minute. My for real best friend in the fence fam. So can't wait for that. That's gonna be a good time. Real quick, let me give him a text to let him know that he's up next. So it won't take long. I'm sure he's watching, or I'm sure he's watching too. But I'm gonna get into some comments while we wait on him to get into the studio. All right, Michaela Patterson says the hottest. I'm sure she was talking about my beautiful wife that was on. Orlando Hinge Company says my wife and 2 out of 3 girls have worked with me at the fence company. Bro, I love that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Like send me an email if your wife wants to get on and go through some of that with us on the podcast. And if not, cool as well. Alrighty, Miss Amanda Hunt says, "Oh my gosh, you guys are too cute." Thank you, thank you. And we got JC signs and decals. Are you going to be on the fence cruise? Maybe. We got to see. I got to see how it goes. That's right after Christmas, and you know how that goes. So we'll see. All right, Miss Susan K. Worley says, we all know you can't make everybody happy, but enough is enough, stronger together. And you are so right. Like, I don't care if you agree or disagree to, styles or method or tools used or anything like that. Like, like I said, there's a certain way that works for everybody out there, and it may not be the same way for everybody. It's just like, can we just all freaking get along? Do I have to break out the guitar and sing Kumbaya? Like, guys, come on, man. Like, I'm cool with everybody until you piss me off. And then once you piss me off, I'm pretty much done. But I love to meet people. I love helping out people. And yes, I do follow a certain way of building fence, but I am not opposed to the way that you build fence, because I promise you, I go talk to VV. He can beat my guys out any day of the week, probably twice on Sundays, and we don't build fence any way alike. But I still love VV, man. Like, I've got mad love for that man. And so that's kind of the point in the whole rant soapbox thing. And fence camp at Bully's house. No, absolutely not. No. We are not doing fence camp at my house. My house is way too small for that. I live in a very modest home, 1,230 square feet. So no fence camp here. I live on, like, I don't even know. I think it's like an eighth of an acre. I live in the county city limits, so I got a small lot. It's big for the county city limits, but no fence camp at Bully's house. We'll do fence camp in Nebraska next year, though. I'm down with that. But without further ado, guys, I got the one and only Mr. Colby Bierman, one of my best friends in the fence fam. And he just got the lucky opportunity to go to fence camp. And I was super jealous because we are absolutely slammed with work down here in Pensacola, Florida. And I'm not complaining because I'm loving every minute of it, guys. But I just saw Kobe run off screen. So I did forget to do my wins and losses this week. Really, really, really big win for us is me, Saul, and oh man, I just forgot his freaking name. Nelson, but that's not his real name. What is it? Alejandro? Yeah, there we go. Me, Saul, and Alejandro dug and set 565 foot in less than 20 hours with my three of us. That's not counting demo, because the demo was a full day of chain link that was all tied up in trees and roots and bushes and all that stuff. I'm not counting that. I'm just talking about actual build time. And after the fourth hole with the little beaver guys and it got stuck, they said, fuck this. We're hand digging, and we still got it done at the same time. I was just like, man, you guys are freaking awesome. And they brought me tamales. But I see Mr. Kobe is back, so we're going to go ahead and get him on. We're going to talk about fence camp, guys. Let's go.
What's going on, brother?
What is going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing good, man.
Bro, I'm freaking
good, relaxing weekend, you know?
I'm freaking jealous of your hat, bro. I didn't get one of those.
Hell yeah, I snagged this at the fence show.
Yep. We were both looking through boxes at the same time, and they were out of hats, but I got me like 3 or 4 shirts though.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man.
All right, bro. So you just got done with what you said, a relaxing week at fence camp. Tell me about this relaxing weekend, because what I saw from Facebook, y'all put in like over 1,000 foot fence.
Oh, it was crazy, man. And even with, I don't remember exactly how many guys were there. I want to say it was like 18 to 25 guys or something like that. But even the amount of, like, even that considering, we were all standing around at the end of the day and we were like, holy shit, we put in this much fence. And, that's even with like taking an hour and a half lunch break and, it not being like a crazy, like 15-hour day like you'd normally make yourself work,
Yeah.
And it was, honestly, we were all just chumming up and laughing and bullshitting, and it didn't even really feel like work. You know what I mean? We were just all hanging out building the fence.
Nice.
But it was cool because I don't think, speaking from me personally, and I don't think anyone else really had ever done a basket weave fence like that. Some of us, I don't think have ever really seen the King Plus method, so it was a good learning experience with that too.
I was about to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. So what'd you think of it?
Oh, it was slick and easy, and honestly, Sean explained this too, but it kind of like naturally finds its roll a little, like it naturally kind of adjusts the roll too. So we didn't even have any of the heights adjusted or anything adjusted yet, and the fence already was like rolling almost like perfectly over his yard. And that was factoring that it's definitely not flat terrain, and there was like S curves and stuff too. So
yeah, dude. So what I find whenever I'm doing King Plus is I'll take a warped picket and I'll cut it in like 10 different little slits, and that's about all I have to pick it up. I have to pick it up, put a picket like scrap up under it, and then like set it down, and that's about all the adjusting that you have to do.
Yeah, make your little spacers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it turned out slick though.
Hell yeah, man. I'll see what's up for you. Oh man, I'm getting some feedback from my microphone right now. Are you getting any of that?
What's that? Feedback?
So
yeah. No.
Okay. I'm gonna run a commercial real fast, and we'll see what we can do.
Sounds good, brother.
All right. Minute 15 seconds.
Hey guys, my name is Zishan, and I am the owner of Pro Web Fencing, a web design and SEO company proudly serving the fencing industry. At Pro Web Fencing, we focus on the 3 key factors that drive results, and that is traffic, trust, and conversions. We make sure homeowners in your local areas can find your fence company online. We then build trust with these homeowners by getting them to like, know, and trust you. And finally, we make it easy for them to get in touch and ultimately close the deal. We also have unique tools such as the Instant Fence Estimate, a fence maintenance plan generator, and a fence material comparison tool. These tools, combined with our strategy of building trust with homeowners, will ultimately brand you as the fencing experts in your local areas. Schedule a call with us today where you can get a free step-by-step breakdown of how we will help grow your fence company and ultimately brand you as the fencing experts in your local areas. And as my way of introducing myself to the fence family, I made a free fence contract generator which you can use for your next fencing project. Thanks for your time and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right.
What's going on?
That took care of it.
Hell yeah.
No more echo. Okay, cool. Awesome.
So that's why I took off sprinting, because I was like, shit, my TV's still on. It's probably going to echo us. We're going to hear ourselves talking in the background. So that's why I took off real quick before we started.
I don't know what happened, but it just started out of nowhere. And guys, just to let you know, I do have freaking almost 1 gig, like broadband internet now. So at home, and the new studio that we're building is going to have fiber, 1 gig internet. I'm done with the technical issues, guys. It's going to be straightforward. Sponsors, it's going to be straightforward. No more technical issues. Boom. Let's get back to Fence Week. So, dude, what did you really think about the like King Plus method? Like, I know you didn't build like a privacy fence out of it, but like the whole thing.
So obviously, it's definitely way faster than any conventional method of like digging and sending concrete. It's stout as hell because you're using the Schedule 40 posts and those structural pin nails that you and I found out when we were ripping the King Plus post out of the ground in Vegas, which was the absolutely hardest ground that I think there exists anywhere ever. We were all saying, I think it's digging's better out here than pounding. Those posts were in the ground. They weren't going nowhere. And
side note, like, I don't want to segue too far. Okay. So stop me if I do, but we got back and I was talking to Chris, and Chris was like, so, Brian told me that he didn't think that we were going to be able to drive at all. He was like, I hope it happens, but I don't think it's going to be possible. And I was like, bro, I drove them things 5 foot deep.
Yeah.
Did it, baby.
I mean, it wasn't an easy money day, but we got it done. I mean, you had 2 guys pulling on that pounder, getting them in, but they went in the ground. And we had an arsenal of every flavor of pounder out there too.
Heck yeah. And also guys, because I know a lot of people are like, well, all you talk about is driving posts. All right. I also did dig a hole with the beaver, and you saw the hole with the beaver.
The little Florida boy hole, little 2 foot Florida boy hole. Come to Iowa, bro. We'll show you a real hole. We got to dig 42 inches here.
Ooh, no,
Yeah,
30 inches here, buddy.
Yeah,
30 inches here, man.
Yeah, you're sinking it to the handles here.
But we're gonna run through some comments real fast. We got Mr. Josh Clark in the building, the man, the myth, the legend, the beast of a salesman. He says you're welcome, and I think he's talking about the amigos, Saul and Melejandro. Fucking lied to me and told me his name was Juan. I fucking found out today, and I fucking walked up to him and I called him his name. He was like bent down looking at something. He popped up and said, "Oh, you know." I was like, yes, I know, you liar. I was like, you made me look stupid.
He accidentally didn't respond to Juan. He responded to the real one. He's like, oh shit, I'm found out.
Oh man, it was hilarious. All right, Mr. Michael Brooks says the two heroes of the fence show. Hey man, we don't want to be heroes, but bro, we did rock it out, bro. And I enjoyed every minute of it. I was completely honored to do every minute of the work and the help that I did, and I can't wait to do it again. I mean, seriously, it was a complete honor. I mean, I told Colby in the car, I was like, I was not expecting to get a walkie-talkie. I'm like, what's up with this? And but yeah, man, next year Colby needs a walkie-talkie, like too, though, Mr. Brooks, because that's a must. Because we were separated a lot, and he was like, bro, I needed that thing. And I was like, trust me, so did I. But heck yeah. And Mr. Brooks says, I will get you a hat if we still have them, Billy. Thank you, sir. And then he says, got your hat ready. Yeah, that's awesome. I will text you my address, sir, and I will send you some fence signs because those are coming. And Colby, I'm going to send you a new fence sign whenever I get them.
Hell yeah, dude.
Little hint. And then we got, let's see, Michaela said, we showed up to help set up demo days, and Billy and Colby were already kicking ass. Yeah, we were. We were a little worried about the setup of the booths, and then Bailey, and I think it was Andrea.
The FWA team kind of took that off our shoulders.
Yeah, man.
The woman's touch of getting all the booths situated and organized was nice. We didn't have to worry about it or think about it. So that helped. Yeah.
And it was great because we just used 10 fence panels. They were 10 foot wide and they were only 6 foot tall, but we just kind of spaced them out perfectly. And so that was awesome, man. I love it. It was great. But Mr. Brooks says, Colby, no walkie-talkie. You can have whatever you want. Mr. Shane Catton's in the house. Let's see. He says, keep killing it. Did great work. Excited to see what next year brings. Brother, we cannot wait for next year. I think Demo Days is going to be even better next year. And hopefully we won't have American Ninja Warrior breathing down our neck.
Oh, my God.
Next year as well. I think I've already told that story on the podcast, but if I haven't, real quick, we're going to run through it. So basically, Colby and I are out there pointing fingers around, and all the people that come into the front gate are reporting to me first. So I'm just like, okay, cool. You have a booth, go see those people in there, go find out where your booth's at, blase. Well, this guy comes up and he says, hey, I'm with Yes Entertainment or something. And I was like, all right, cool. Where's your booth at? And he said, I don't really know. And I said, okay, well, go see this guy. Long story short, he comes back and he's got his big boss in a black suit and tie. And he's like, hey, man, I wanted to clear some confusion up. We're with American Ninja Warrior, and we have rented this lot, and you are protruding on our space. And I was like, what? I was like, so you're not in the fence industry whatsoever. I was like, what the hell do we do? But it all got handled.
And meanwhile, they're pulling in with 6 18-wheelers full of shit, and they're starting to set up. Yeah, it was fun.
It was a whole fiasco for about an hour and a half, and it was fun. It turned out to be completely useless, if I'm being completely honest and blunt, because by the time we were done and we had broken down, they still hadn't even encroached anywhere near our lot. And I was confused, but that's neither here nor there. So, bro, tell me about all of these damn logs Sean dumped on the fire with the damn
So we got the
excavator.
full backstory, right? So there was
Yeah, right.
probably maybe 6 pallets or so of like cut up logs, and then he had some like fence panels to burn too as kindling. So that fire was pretty much burning all. I mean, it went out, but it was still smoldering all day. Pretty much just throw more wood on it and it's going again. But they cleared all the trees off their land when they making their pastures and stuff. So I forget the dimensions of what he said, but he said he's like, yeah, I had like a 20, 30 foot tall by 100 foot long by 30 foot wide pile of like full trees to burn. And those were like the last couple logs of all the logs he had to burn. He's like, man, I'm so happy I don't got to burn all these logs anymore. He's like, this is the last of it. So yeah, we were just,
awesome,
it was
man.
a big ripping old bonfire every night after work. And then they, Dale and Sean's mom, Candace, cooked for us. Every day.
Was that your first time eating Dale's food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fire. Yeah.
Dale be cooking, bro. He be throwing down in the kitchen, on the grill, on the smoker. Bro, Dale can cook. Dale can cook some food, my boy. So, and like, I don't want to, toot anybody's horn, but like, what'd you think when you pulled up to my Sean's house?
He has a beautiful house. I mean, I know that it's, he's done a lot of that stuff, and it's definitely, it's like a Goals house, right? He's got a pond out back.
Goals house, bro. That's what I fucking said too. I was like, this is gold right here, bro. Like,
yeah,
I freaking love it, man. And it's still like nice and quaint too. Like, it's not a fucking mansion, but it's like, oh, this is goals, dog. Yeah. Like I could have a whole like car workshop in here. Like, oh, I can't wait for that, man. Like,
yeah, it sounds like the fire pole he was wanting, but he wanted a fire pole to go from the back to just drop down into his garage and just be able to hop right in the truck and leave in the morning.
There we go. All right, so like we're gonna get into some comments. JC Gurry wants to know if you got a JC Gurry hat.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Well, maybe it's me, but yes, I did get a JC Gurry hat, and I've worn it a whole lot this week. It's very comfortable. Like, it got hot all of a sudden, and we have these trucker hats, and I got like this heat rash, like on both sides of my skull, like right above my temples from the hats, and I had to switch to the JC Gurry hat, and it was awesome. It didn't like hurt my head anymore. I don't know if I'm just getting old and just my skin's changing, but we'll see. All right, Michaela Patterson says those suit and tie boys were coming in hot. Yes, they were. They were shit, man. We had a full crowd of them within like 20 minutes of it happening. That was wild. Mr. Shane Catton says we should combine them next year, like American Ninja Fencer.
There you go.
I don't want anything to do with that out on that demo days lot, if I'm being honest with you.
That was no fun. I don't think cardio is probably many of our strong suits. We can build the fence, but I don't think we're doing acrobatics cardio, bro.
No, bro, me either. Like, I'm sure if we got Chris Gass to come to Vegas, and I don't know if he's watching right now, but he hates Vegas, so that's why he didn't come. But if we got Chris Gass to come, he could do it. I guarantee you he could fucking do it. Dude is a beast. But all right. So next we got Miss Susan K. Worley says, I saw Kobe chilling in a wheelbarrow in the front of the fire. Yep, I did too.
Yeah, the old landscaper lawn chair, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it worked out. It was comfy as hell.
Hell yeah, it is, man.
We joked that if I got too drunk sitting by the fire, they could just roll my ass back up to the house in it.
Oh man, that's freaking great.
Yeah.
So did you like kick it in a tent, or did you sleep inside?
I did. The weather was like perfect. You know, it was like low 70s during the day, and then like mid 50s at night. So it was perfect camping weather anyway. And I used to camp all the time, but I haven't done it forever. So it was a nice, peaceful, camping, hanging out.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Well, all right, we got one more comment, and they say quality, talking about hats. Yes, absolutely. I cannot wait to get some gatekeeper signs, and cannot wait for that. But hey, man, I'm super jealous that you went to fence camp. It just was not in the cards for me. We are so far behind in work here in like Pensacola. We've been slamming shit out left and right. So we had that momentum going, and I just couldn't leave that momentum. So
I feel you, brother. Things are kind of, even though it's only beginning of October, people are starting to get into winter mode here already. And obviously, a lot of people pack up their ball and go home for the winter. We keep working all year. We're not scared, but things definitely start to wind down towards the end of the year anyway. And then, as business owners and everything else we do and got going on, we never have time to sit down and hang out and, hang out with our fence bros that we hardly ever get to see, So it was a good time it was like a good, dudes weekend to hang out.
Hell yeah, man. Well, are you a part of the Fence Week?
I was thinking about going to some of the trainings. A couple of them are a little far away for me to make work, but.
Okay. So then you're not going to be like an instructor or anything.
No.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that means that we got to get you to more trainings. That way you can be like an instructor, right?
We did half-ass talk about it with Big John McLean from J&M Fencing.
Ooh,
Nebraska, which is a lot closer to me. It's only I think 3.5 hours west of me. So we kind of talked about, I know it's kind of short notice with the timeline, but we kind of talked about maybe trying to throw out Nebraska, location training into there, and then I would pop over to that. So
hell yeah. Well, I've never been to Nebraska. When is that going to be? Is that going to be next year, or is that going to be sometime soon?
I think with the Fence Week stuff is what it kind of maybe sounded like.
Oh no, because I already have my full week scheduled. I have 7 attendees with +1s and +2s, so I'm gonna have quite a few people at my Fence Week. Can't wait for cannot wait. So far we have, I think, 11 cities and 22 different instructors. It's going to be a great time, guys. Completely free for the first 12 people. No scholarships, just completely free. Yes, we are going to be building those companies' fences, but at the same time, you're not paying for training. Right?
Can't beat that.
You can't freaking beat that, man, because I'll tell you what, my wife's college degree was $35,000. Okay. What is $500 to go to a training class?
That's what I was going to say, man. These people always say this and that and the other. And it's like, well, what about people that go to pay college tuition and they learn stuff? And you can learn a lot more in these 3-day trainings for a lot less than,
Exactly. Dude. And that has always been my mindset on it. It's not a taught mindset for me. I see our student loan bills. Okay. I know how much it cost her to go get her hair degree. It was $37,000. And that's not even being used. And I love my wife, but that's what happens to the vast majority of college graduates is they don't use that. But at the same time, is what I'm trying to get across is what's $500 for
invest in
you and your entire company. Not just you, but your entire company gets to go. And then now we're giving it away for free. We got 12 people that can come for free, man. And bro, we're still getting flack about it, man. And it's just, I already said I was getting off my soapbox.
It's like they say, bro, you're not doing anything right if you don't got haters. And a lot of these people just go with what they see. They go with what they see online. They go with what everyone else is saying because they're fucking cheap. And then, they don't actually spend time with these guys and realize what they're about. And realize that they're just giving back to the industry selflessly,
bro. And like I said earlier, on my soapbox, and I don't want to be labeled as, oh, he just couldn't do trim carpentry, that's why he's a fencer. I don't want to be labeled as that, man, because I love what I do. And yes, it's not exact cuts and all that bullshit, but like at the end of the day, it's still art form. And I think it is an absolute career. And we're just moving up from here. So, guys, let's all band together, right? I mean, shit. Like, did you guys break out the guitar and sing Kumbaya?
Not quite, but damn near, brother. Damn near. You know.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Well, we got 2 more comments, and I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna jump off shortly afterwards. But we got Miss Susan K. Worley says, "Was this the first fence camp, or does it happen yearly?" So
it was the first one, but we also talked about again John McLean out of Nebraska. He's got a big acreage that they just built a shop house on too. So that might be, next year we might be having fence camp in Nebraska.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's freaking awesome. I can't wait, bro. And if it's gonna happen, I will be there next year so I can plan for it.
Oh yeah.
We got JC Gurry in the house saying we are printing a special collector sign for Fence Week. All attendees will get one. So does that mean that you're shipping me fence signs as well? Because ship me a couple extras so I can put them on my desk. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I already have my desk almost full with fence signs, and yours is on there too.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, it is. Well, hey, man, I freaking love talking to you, dog. Like I said, you're one of my besties in the fence fam. Guys, go follow like Colby and like Corridor Residential Fencing. They're doing awesome things in the fence world. And you got any closing thoughts?
No, bro. I appreciate that, and you keep crushing it down there, and with the high school boys, and keeping the big Blanca nice and shiny.
Ooh, yeah, Grande Blanca. Grande Blanca. Oh, dude, my fucking Spanish is getting actually somewhat decent. I can almost have a full sentence conversation with them in Spanish, but I can only say one sentence.
Hey, that's all you need sometimes, bro. Hell
yeah, bro.
That,
I'd be doing that too. I'm like, here, yes. Yeah. But hey, man, they get it, and it's freaking awesome. And I love those dudes, man, and they're freaking awesome people. They really are truly awesome people. I would go to war for them any day of the week. Like, I'm not gonna get on this, but bro, I almost fought some little kid today over throwing some shit over the fence and almost hitting my guys. Like,
them's fighting words.
Yeah, buddy. But brother, you have a fabulous night, man. Thank you for coming on, dude. And as always, go fucking see Corridor Residential Fencing, like, if you need any work. All right.
Oh yeah. Thanks for having me, brother.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Peace out.
All right, guys. Well, awesome show tonight. Freaking awesome show tonight. Again, thank you for my sponsors, Mr. Fence Academy, www.mrfenceacademy.com, and then we got National Metal Industries, Mr. Mike Levy, www.nmifence.com, and while you're at it, ask him to send you one of them mailers because they're badass. And then the last week for this sponsorship is going to be Pro Web Fencing, and sad to see you go. Loved working with you guys. Go check out the link below. He still has that gift for the fence industry last week for it. Go get yourself my free contract. Stick around because we're gonna have a new sponsor next week. I've already dropped some hints for it, but it's gonna be a great week, guys. I also have my training coming up on this Thursday and Friday. Don't forget about Fence Week, November 4th through the 9th. It's gonna be a great time, guys. 11 or 12 different cities, either 22 or 24 like instructors. We're going to be going through it all, guys. Come see me. We got a couple spots left open, I think, and let's do it. Same time here, Next Tuesday, 7:30. We got the new format on. We got Miss Susan K. Worley on the entire episode tomorrow. It's always a jumping episode with that, guys. So make sure you stick around. And like I said, we are building out a new freaking studio, y'all. Get excited. Let's go.